Good evening, everyone, and welcome to BPRL 1.5 season. And this is the Red Division. Let me just create this party real quick. This. Yes, good evening and welcome to BPRL Season 1.5. This is the Red Division. This is our second tier here. We have two tiers for this one. If you don't follow our Twitter at BPRL PS4, we have upgraded to two tiers and we've got a lot more drivers on show for you. So, as you can see on the left hand side, we have 20 drivers. It's looking a bit overcast. Could there be some rain in this session? We don't know. But on the left hand side you can see we have some old drivers from season 1. We have Stiku, Extra Zinica, Disco Stu, Colo Man, and Let's Get Fiscal and El Grosbido. So there's not a lot of season 1 drivers in this division. A lot of them are new drivers, and the first one going around the track at the moment is just Chris F1, the Danish driver here today. And Chris is coming round to start his lap. So this will be the first quali lap of the half season. And he's taken turn 1 pretty well. DRS open, of course. Nice and tight to that right hand side curb, taking a bit of the left. This is looking smooth so far, and the first sector is a 26.7 for just Chris. Obviously we don't know how he's going to fare with other times. He is coming up to a bit of traffic. This Renault shouldn't be on a lap, so hopefully this Renault can get out of his way at the next available opportunity, because he's just gone 48.5 in the second sector. He's going to get a bit of a slipstream off Stephen here. Here he goes. Now can he nail this last sector? Just Chris could be one to watch. Here he comes round the final corner. The times we're looking at is 1:19, but it's going to be a 1:21. Very, very good lap, and the laps will come rolling in. Fiscal is just done a 1:22.3. We have a new driver of Monocled Cert, 1:22.3 as well, just quicker than Let's Get Fiscal. Jimmy's gone with a 1:22.6. One of the FNR drivers that have joined us this season. Disco Stu has put a 1:22.5 in. Mystic has gone second with a 1:22.2. Very, very well done. Decent laps coming in here. We've got a Ferrari coming around of El Grosbido. The Belgian goes second fastest with a 1:21.8. But that's just been beaten by his teammate, Noel Can. And Coleman has just beaten the fastest lap. He's gone fastest with a 1:20.8. Snookster's coming with a 1:21.5 as well. And that is half the grid done with their laps. A couple of people here. We've lost Kiyonosuke. We've lost Kiyonosuke. That name's gonna be one that's gonna be a right handful for me. But Stephen on the hards is set a 1:26.2. Interesting that he's on the hards. Maybe he'll look to go on a different tyre shortly. Catboy Keys just on a 123. I Trawson, the other Renault. One of the better Jale lads. We have 5 better Jale League racers in this tier. We've got I Trawson, Big Baguette, O Stephen, and Season 1 drivers. Let's Get Fiscal and Extra Zinica. So he's gone into the pits. Anyone on a lap at the moment? Doesn't look like it. Ahmed is going to be the first one to start a lap from the guys that are going around on their out laps. So stick with Ahmed for this one. I may go quite shortly. If you are looking to watch the Blue Division, it's on the same channel. Captain Limmy is leading that one for us. If you want to go and see the top tier guys battle it out, I'm looking forward to hearing the result of that one as much as I'm looking forward to seeing the result of this one. But if you are looking to watch the blue tier, just click on my channel and you will find the Blue Division tier streaming as well. So give me one moment. Just gotta get these streams onto the social medias. So Blue Division, I can tell you, as Ahmed goes 7th, sorry, Blue Division, at the moment, Fidgeman is on provisional pole with 11 minutes of qualifying left, so we are just ahead of the Blue Division at the moment. Let's have a look where else people have got. Sticker's gone 5th. Well done to him. Jimmy Allen has retired. We've lost a car off that quick left-right section. And that is one that's going to take a few people, I feel. Who else has done a lap that I missed? It's gone 9th, I believe. Monocled Extra Zinica is currently on the lap. So is Duke. Whether his lap is still going or not, I'm not sure. Trawson's still set to set a lap. And Extra Zinica and Ayrton Senna is also. Ayrton Senna, you might remember him. He was around for the first season. He lasted about half the season and then had to lose the season due to and he's out. Ayrton Senna is out of qualifying. He just lost the rear end of that car, and that is his qualifying session over. Extra Zinica has gone 15th respectively. That is his first tied lap, so always good to get a time on the board. I know how it is with racing myself. Just Chris F1 has retired. I think he crashed coming out the pits maybe, or starting a lap. Duke's still in the pits. Haven't seen him come out yet actually. I don't know if he's been out, but Trawson is one of 2 drivers now, not to set a lap yet. I think this one's invalid. So we'll go along. Our good friend Disco Stu, he's been looking forward to this one. A lot of the guys from season 1 wanted people that they could compete with, and I feel like this is what we're going to get here. And Disco Stu has gone 6th. Look how close these times are. Very, very close times. It's Colo Man, the only driver in the 120s right now. 120.8. Sorry, still getting these streams sorted. Yes, hello Anthony. Anthony has commented on the stream that Kiyonosuke is trying to learn no assists on a new wheel, so he is going to be slightly off the pace. That's perfectly fine. Like once he gets used to it, the pace will come. So it's a shame that he's already out of qualifying and he couldn't get a bit more practice in. But there you go. Who else is on a lap? The Monaco and Sir. Racing points both currently outside the top 10. Can Monaco Sir do better than his current time? And he's not going to because he's in the pits. Catboy Key is on a lap. We seem to be having a bit of a connection issue with Catboy Key. As far as I know, he looks like he's still going pretty strong. But he is going to go into the pit. I don't know what's going on there. Extra Zinnick is coming around. He's on a timed lap, currently 15th. He'll be wanting to improve. I still haven't seen Duke come out of the pits. I've noticed Snookster has actually just crept into second place, so well done to Snookster. Better Jale represent, and Better Jale driver Extra Zinnica has moved up 13th with that 122.6. These are very close times. Between 11th and 2nd, it's literally 1 second between them. That's mad. That's like 9 drivers all in that little space. So any sort of small improvement from these guys could get them up. And Ahmed is in 11th. Can he break into the top 10? We shall wait and see. Ahmed, I don't believe he improved, and he is going for another lap, it looks like. Who else is out? Everyone is pretty much in the pits right now, getting ready to go out at the end. So Noel Can is out on an outlap. Ahmed is still out. I don't know if he went faster, but he's not going to have a lot of time. I don't think he has time to come in and out. So that might be him done. No one's currently on time lap. But the first driver to go on a time lap will be the Alfa Romeo of Stiku, as Ahmed has retired. So we shall go on board with Stiku and watch how he goes. Season 1 driver, done pretty well. I think he finished about 12th, just outside the top 10. So he'll be looking to finish at the sort of top end of the field in this division, as he's making his way through sector 2 now. if you are tuning in here on the Red Division, give me some predictions. Is anyone going to beat Pole here, Colo Man? Who's going to finish on the podium? Who's going to win the race? Let me know and I will read some of them out. And Sticku is going to set 121.292. I think did he improve? I'm not sure. Nolcan might have improved as well, so maybe that's why he didn't move up. That's a very respectable time. We're seeing cars flying in. Big Baguette's just moved up. The Monocled Sir might have just moved up as well. I see a Williams of Let's Get Fiscal. He doesn't improve. Is that Disco Stu? He's just starting his final lap and he's just invalidated. And that is Disco Stu's quali over. Mystic's just starting his final lap now. We've had a bit of a collision. Monocled Sir has just hit into someone. Big Baguette, I believe. And he's right in the middle of the track here, and it's causing... Oh, we got a fair few grid penalties coming up here. Don't know what's going on, but I think we've had some cars on the track. And we have had some times ruined there, I believe. Zinica, is he going to improve? He does improve, doesn't change his position. I think, who was that just came through? El Gross has just gone up to 6th place. Snookster, can he beat Colo Man for pole? Here he comes, he's looking good, you know. Can he get it? No, just misses out. Improves, but just misses out. Big Baguette, one of the guys that was caught up in all of that. I don't know what went on, but it's ruined a lot of laps. We're going, Fiscal's lap was ruined, we know that. Disco Stu invalidated. Oh, Stevens still going. Chawson's was ruined as well. Here comes Colo Man, his was invalidated. So I think it's just Steven and Duke. And Duke hasn't set a time yet, so we don't know what his pace is going to be like. Steven does improve, but doesn't improve his position, and Duke does not set a time. So Colo Man is your pole sitter. Snookster got very close, but Colo Man takes pole for round 1 at the Australian Grand Prix. Very, very good performance from him. At the end of season 1 he was looking good, and he's continuing that form. So TCG Storm, one of our reserves for red, unfortunately didn't have a space for him this evening, has given us a prediction. He believes Just Chris is going to win a race, Colo Man to finish 2nd, and Fiscal to come in 3rd. But as you can see, Fiscal's picked up a 5 position penalty. Monocled Sir's picked up 10. So I'm sure we'll see something about that in the incidents or the steward's inquiry at the end. But there you go, Colo Man is your pole sitter for the Australian Grand Prix. I'm just going to grab a quick drink before this race starts. Right, here we are. Quickly, Fidgeman is the Blue Division pole sitter over there. But here we go. We have 5 lights here in the Red Division. Cola Man on pole. Lights out. And away we go. And Snookster has got a great start, and he's side by side with Cola Man. Cola Man's gone wide. We have Disco Stew. Disco Stew is wide. Snookster's out of the race. Snookster is out of the race. There is a safety car. I don't know what has happened there. Disco Stew is dropped all the way back here. It seems to be a bit of... I don't know what's going on. There's 2 cars here that are side by side sort of racing around. I don't know what is going on there. That needs to be sorted out. So we've lost Snookster from the race. I did not sort of see what happened. He got the better start on Colo Man. Whether it was contact with Colo Man or not, I don't know. But I don't know what's going on here. I think we're all good back here. Wow, so we've lost Snookster, unfortunately. Not too sure what happened. We'll try and find out. We have people going into the pits. Cola Man, Just Chris, Noel have all gone into the pits. So is Sticku, so is Big Baguette. There's a lot of people coming into the pits here. The Torossos are double stacking. Oh, and Just Chris is going to be held a long time here. He is going to be held a long time. Managed to get out just ahead of Let's Get Fiscal in the Williams. So we've got a complete mix-up. El Gross is now the leader of the race. Ahmed in second, Extrazinica in third. He'll be pleased with that start for sure. But no, it does look... That's a shame for Snookster. First race and he's already out. Another driver, Disco Stew, didn't have a lot of luck in season 1. Got into a lot of sort of collisions that mostly weren't his fault, and driver errors and stuff. And he's obviously had a bit of a ding dong there at turn 1. So he is now down to 17th on the grid. So Storm has just given us a bit of info. He believes that Snookster has said that he was pushed off by the Torosso in the PSN chat. So I can only believe that was Colo Man, because we did see them going side by side through turn 1. That is a real shame. I would have liked to have seen Snookster make it, or all 20 cars make it through that one. But we are down to the 19. It will be frustrating for Snookster, but hopefully he can focus on next week. Hopefully stay out of trouble. I have heard as well that there's been a safety car in the Blue Division as well. I don't think it was a retirement though. I think it was cars just going off and the safety cars just come out. But So we've got all sorts of different strategies going on now. We only have 7 drivers on the soft tyre. We have 6 drivers on the medium, and we have 6 drivers on the hard tyre. So be interesting to see what happens here. Safety car will be coming in at the end of this lap, and hopefully we can get underway with some good racing. Only 6 of these guys won, so we only really know what they are like. The rest of them, I do know a lot of these drivers, but a lot of them as well, I only have their TT times from the application that we asked for, which was Mexico and Silver. So we actually know how fast they are. Car is in this now. Elcross deciding to go quite fast here. He's not back. He is slowing down now though. Still going quite fast. He's still tailing that safety car. Maybe he just wants to get out. Here he goes. He's going. He's had a getaway, and Ahmed is down inside, and now he's going to go down the outside. The lead of this race into 1. He's going around the outside, but he's gone to the cross. He's lost a few positions there, and Steven's going to get around him as well. So is Jimmy. Jimmy into 5th place, crossing Extra Zinica. Extra Zinica's going for the lead. Trying it around the outside, trying the switchback. We'll go on board with Catboy Key. This will give us the best view, and he managed to get around the outside from Extra Zinica. We've also got Cola Man making his way back up. Kiyono Sugo, Just Chris. Just Chris is out. Senna is in the wall as well. Where's Just Chris gone? Oh, maybe it's that quick right-hander. It's caught me out in a league race. It's caught me before. So hopefully I'll be contact, but Just Chris is the second driver. Ayrton Senna has now DNF'd as well on the race. Monocled Sir has now actually gone through the left right-hander. That one is a killer. Suk has got a 5-second penalty. Severe collision with Noel Can. Is Noel Can alright? Elgros Bedo is he's into the wall. We've lost about 4 drivers in 1 lap. Noel Can is missing his and isn't a good advert for the red division so far. On lap 5 and we've lost 5 drivers. As we see Duke, one of the new drivers in the McLaren, getting a new front ring and hard tyres. They are back racing. Extras in lead the race. Ahmed just got a penalty for severe collision with Disco Stu. Still got damage. No, he seems to be okay. Because picked up quite a few penalties there, and we are going to be busy in that stewards room. Sure. So what's the gaps looking like at the moment? Trying to hunt down O'Steven, the 2 Renaults, and also 2 Bellers. Another message going on is let's get Fiscal hunting down the Haas driver of Big Baguette. So hopefully now we can get some good racing going. And Ahmed has set for 128.1. Colam has just been being it. 127.4 is the fastest lap currently. Stiku is hunting on Jimmy as we speak. We have yellow flag. Oh, and Big Baguette. Big Baguette is out. He's gone into the wall. Don't know what's happened there, but it's another VSC. Keanu Suit comes in. Obviously got damage. He's serving one of those penalties that he has as well. So we've lost another driver. So that is a shame. We have lost Big Baguette from this race. Still a VSC at the moment. It's quite tight here in the middle pack between Stephen to Stiku in 8th. VSC still on. That car has been removed. Here we go. We're off once more. AstraZeneca leads this race. And Keanu Suk is now retired. He has crashed out at the end of Sector 1. That's not been a good debut for him. A lot of penalties and struggling with that wheel. And Duke is in the wall as well. I think he's got no damage. Jimmy's retired. Jimmy's gone into the wall as well. Who's that? Stiku. Stiku is a bit stuck there. I don't know what's happened. Well, this is getting a bit out of hand now, I think. I'm not sure what drivers are doing. We're trying to see some good racing. We haven't seen any of it so far. The closest battle on track is O'Steven Colo Man. O'Steven's going to go up the inside. Colo Man squeezes him a bit too much there, but Steven still manages to get through. Colo Man's going to go switch back on the inside. Not going to get that move done, and himself into 5th. It's a 5th spot for the Renaults at the moment. And Colo comes into the pits. Ahmed now leads this race. We did not see when that happened. But Chulson has also got past Catboy Key, and he's moved himself up into the podium positions for now. This is looking like it's going to be a decent battle as Catboy Key is trying to stick with the back of that Renault. Stiku is still in the pit, still getting that wing changed. And hopefully that'll be his last stop and he can go to the end on those hards. So, lap 8, and we are down to 12 drivers. We have lost Snookster, Just Chris, Ayrton Senna, the Monaco Big Yono Suk, and Alan. So we've got 3 soft runners occupying the top spots at the moment. They will have to pit, as they have not pitted yet. So will Catboy Key, so will Steven. So Let's Get Fiscal is in a decent position here as Mystic picks up a 3-second penalty. So Fiscal is in prime position, but can his hards take him all the way to the end? As there's a yellow flag in sector 2, AstraZeneca gone off. Looks like AstraZeneca has gone off. Has he got damage? There's no chance. That's the fastest lap. Oh, Zeneca going very wide. He has got front wing damage. At least he needed to pit anyway, but he is going to lose a lot of time as he's now cutting the grass here. Disco Stu making his way back up the field after that horrid start. Storm has said, are we going to have any cars left? I do hope so. It seems to have calmed down now. We have Can, who just set the fast lap, is right on the heels of the two out for his last position. And no, he's going to go up the inside. Party quite easy, but Duke does the switch back in that 10th place. Very good driving here. But will Duke be able to keep that 10th place down the home straight? He did get a better run off of the last turn, but DRS is going to come into play. Oh, that wasn't a move to go for. That was a very late dive. And he's even lost a position to there. Gore is now creeping up to the back of those Steve. Better Charlie drivers. Two better Charlie drivers are going at it once more. His Snookster has asked for restart as not show. I cannot do that as much as I'd like to and have more people in the race. It would be unfair on the 12 that are currently still racing. So, fortunately, this is what we've got for Red Div. Let's Get Fiscal continues to hunt down the run of O. Steven. Zeneca, just coming out of the pits, has got Noel on his back. He has actually just got that gap to just over a second, so he should be okay on the home straight. 18 laps left for these drivers. When will we see Ahmed and Trulson come in? I'm expecting them to come in either this lap or next, and then take mediums to the end. But you never know, they could be feeling quite good on those softs. Let's quickly brake Ahmed now to see if he is going to go into the pits. And he does. So the Racing Point leader goes into the pits. Trulson stays out for one more. Oh, and Ahmed's got a speeding in the pit lane penalty. That's not one you want to be getting. But he comes in and he'll put the medium tyres on. Let's Get Fiscal is just a bit too far away from O. Steven here. O. Steven is on the alternate strategy, as is Catboy Key, both on the mediums to start. They'll be looking to go softs for the last 10 or so laps. Let's get physical. He's getting there. He's got the DRS. Is he going to be able to make the move? He's not. He's got to be patient here. He is on the hard tyre, whereas Steven's on the medium. So as long as he's patient, and those hards should eventually get of those mediums. As the leader, Chawson, comes in to Catboy Key, does take the lead of this race. Noel Can has got past Extra Zinica, so he's up in place. As I say that, he does get a 3-second penalty. Where's Chawson going to come out? Car just behind Disco Stu, who is up into 6th place now. So I'll stay with this now to 2nd place, because I think Let's Get Physical will be making a move shortly. So Stephen gets that turn all wrong, all out of shape there, but manages to hold the position. Goes all over back of this now, and keeping him at bay. While he's keeping him at bay, Miss is soon involved in this, and Ahmed ain't too far back either. So might want to get a move on and get this move done. Otherwise, he's going to be in the firing line next. Oh, it's Disco Stu. Disco Stu is round. Turn 1, Disco Stu's had an accident. Colo Man going up the inside of Chawson, gets the move done. I wonder if that was a collision with Chawson. Has he got damage? He's missing his right end plate. That is going to be frustrating. What does this do? Can't seem to get a break at the moment. Here we go. It's hotting up for the podium positions here. Let's Get Physical. Knows he needs to get a move on. So around the outside, he's going to go for the switchback. We go on Mystic's view. He's up the inside of Steven. Steven's going to have the inside going into the second last turn, but he goes quite deep. Mystic's now going around the outside of Let's Get Physical. Round the last turn. Gets the... And now Ahmed is going to go for the move on Mystic. Here he goes, up the inside. Into turn 1. And Mystic's going to have to yield that position. Oh, and Extra Zinica's out. Extra Zinica's lost it on the left right-hander. And that is a safety car. So this is going to bring the remaining 11 drivers all back together. And this is going to be a free pit stop. Taking advantage is due to the car. Cap Key I was just pitted as well and put on a set of hards. Will people Obviously, Steven's going to come in. I think he needed to anyway. I don't think those mediums were going to take him to the end. But surely he's going to go on softs. And there is 3 cars behind him. Fiscal, Ahmed, Mystic, Colo Man and Trawson all going. Is anyone going to go onto the softs? So Steven has risked it, and so has Trawson. 13 laps. And remember, this is the first lap of the safety car. So we won't get again until lap 18. So realistically, he can just sort of... If they ponder around a bit, don't go too hard on the softs, they might be able to make that work, and they'll have some good pace towards the end here. The rest of them, Coleman, Ahmed, Mystic and Fiscal, have all gone onto mediums. Catboy Key leads the race and he's on hards. They are fresh hards, but everyone else is on him, and he might struggle to stay there. So 13 laps left. So with 12 laps left here, who's going to win it? So we had Storm's prediction, which was Just Chris, Colo and Let's Get Fiscal. Let's Get Fiscal and Colo are still in this race. Just Chris isn't. So will we see Colo and Fiscal on the podium? Let's Get Fiscal is currently on the podium. We will be doing podium interviews after. If the guys obviously want to, they don't have to. Not going to force them to have an interview. So what's going to happen here, as the safety car is coming in. I'm just going to have a quick check with what's happening in blue. Blue, we got 14 drivers yet. So Lion, Eltink and Fishman currently hold the spots, and now on lap 19, so they are now ahead of us. But Catboy Key gets us back underway. Is there going to be anyone getting a move into turn 1? Doesn't look like it. Everyone seems to be caught off guard, but Coleman doesn't. He's looking at Ahmed already. He's not going to go for a move though. He's going to be patient. We like patient drivers. Go for the chances when they arise. Oh, and Mystic's got that all wrong, and he's slammed into the wall. Noel Can has retired from the session as well. He's crashed out. Mystic, I think he was retiring. He's trying to crash himself out here. And there you go, Mystic has just crashed himself out. So now we're down to 9 drivers. This is abysmal. I mean, season 1. Season 1, we didn't have this many drivers, but we finished. I think we finished with just a bit less than this. I think we had about 12 to 14 drivers start, and we finished with about 7. So I don't know what it is about Australia. People just seem to not like racing it, or they give up too easily, which is sad to see. Catboy Key does come in for a pit stop. Probably a good decision under the virtual safety car. So these 9 are now back underway. Let's Get Fiscal leads the race. He's got his better Jale rival of O. Stephen hunting him down. He's on the soft tyres, so he should have the better pace for now. Ahmed's currently occupying 3rd, Coloman 4th, Disco Stu in 5th, Trawson 6th, Duke 7th, Sticku in 8th, and Catboy Key respectively in 9th. And as long as he finishes, he will be getting those 2 points. I don't know at the moment who holds the fastest lap. Trawson has just set the fastest sector 2, I think. Just came up purple. He's having a look. He's on the soft tyre. Cola Man's getting ever closer to Ahmed as well, so we'll keep an. DRS has been enabled. We're into the last 9 laps. There you go. Duke has just set the fastest lap. Stephen's got turn 1 a bit loose. Ahmed's looking out the outside of the Renault. Colo wants to get involved, but I think he knows. 3 wide there. Ain't going to work, but 2 wide will, as Ahmed gets through. Coloman barges his way through, or nearly does. And now he does. So he is through. Stephen loses 2 places in a matter of turns there. He's on the soft tyre. If he can try and get his laps going, he might be able to get a chance back at these guys. Disco Stu. Did he get past Trawson? Or was Trawson catching up? I think Trawson was catching up, and he's still catching. If he gets a good exit out of this left-right, which he does, it's on the soft tyre. He's got the DRS. He's looking to go around the outside of the McLaren. He's not going to go for the switchback. Oh, but the other McLaren has taken that spot off him. Duke moves up into 6th. He's going to go up the inside of his teammate now, of Disco Stu. Gets that move done. Trawson's trying to get involved. There's a right old scrap here going on. Stephen is in the pits. Trawson is going side by side with Disco Stu into turn 1, and Trawson gets that move done. Stu down into 6th. He's got to worry about Disco Stu behind him now. Cola Man's going for a move on Ahmed. Let's Get Fiscal's just ahead of him as well. It's all kicking off here. Everyone's going for the moves. Cola Man doesn't get ahead of Ahmed. Fiscal stays out in the lead. And everyone stays where they are for now. I don't know if Stephen had damage there, but he has pitted for softs. He's 2.5 seconds behind Catboy Key, so maybe he can catch up to him. We'll keep an eye on that one. Colo Man definitely wants this second place. And he's hunting down the Racing Point Ahmed. And by no means is Let's Get Fiscal out and clear here. As Colo Man's chasing down Ahmed, Ahmed is chasing down Fiscal. I think Colo Man's got to start worrying about Duke, because Duke is flying. He did just set the fastest lap, but Charleston's just done that. Straight after him, 124.7. The Charleston is looking to make gains here. Colo Man edging closer to the Racing Point again. Oh, and he's late on the brakes. And he's just given Ahmed a bit of a tap there. He should have really let the Racing Point driver through. O. Stevens had a drive through. Thank you very much, Storm. Storm being my second eyes here on the stream for the things that I'm missing. So Colo Man, I was expecting him to give that place back. It was a bit of a naughty little bump that he gave Ahmed, but he seems to be